Hello guys, myself Karan Udaypuriya and I welcome you to our JEE Advanced series. Our topic for today is matrices and determinants, and in this video we learn everything about consistency and inconsistency of linear equations. So let's start. So first let's understand the important concepts required. So whenever we have a system of linear equations in the form of Ax equal to b, the cases are b is not equal to 0. B, like here we have b is not equal to 0. When b is not equal to 0, we find out the determinant of a, mod a, and if mod a is equal to 0, so the system of equations may be inconsistent or it may have infinite solution. It may be either way, we can't say. The system may be inconsistent or it may have infinity solution, that's for sure. Now when mod a is not equal to 0, we have a unique solution for sure. I guess it's clear now. This was of b is not equal to 0. What if we have b is equal to 0? Unlike here, when b is equal to 0, we again find mod a, and if mod a is equal to 0, for sure we have infinite solution, that's for sure. And if mod a is not equal to 0, we have only one solution, that is x equal to y equal to z equal to 0, which we say as trivial solution. If you remember, this is trivial solution. Summarizing everything, in a system of linear equations, if we have ax is equal to b and b is not equal to 0, we make two cases, mod a is equal to 0 or mod a is not equal to 0. And if we find mod a not equal to 0, we have a unique solution of this equation. And if mod a is equal to 0, we may have infinity solution or the system of equations may be inconsistent, we can't say. And if b is equal to 0, again we make two cases and if mod a is equal to 0, we can say that the system of equations has infinity solution. And if mod a is not equal to 0, the system of equations has only one solution, that is x equal to y equal to z equal to 0. Okay, so now let's move on to our question. Having understood this, our question says, for a real number alpha, if the system this has infinity solutions. First of all, here this is b, this is x, this is a, and in this format we can see that b is not equal to 0. So this case, and it is given that the system has infinity many solution here, infinite many solution. See guys, if b is not equal to 0 and the system has infinity solution, then it's compulsory for mod a to be 0. And if mod a is equal to 0, then it's not compulsory for the system of equations to have infinity solution. It's not the either way, it's one way only. Okay, I think it's clear now. So since it's given that the system of equations have infinity many solution, we are sure that mod a is 0 compulsorily. Now let's find the mod of a. 1 alpha alpha square alpha 1 alpha alpha square alpha 1. So calculating it, 1 whole 1 minus alpha square minus alpha whole alpha cube minus alpha plus alpha square whole alpha square minus alpha square, and this should be equal to 0, right? Now proceeding, 1 minus alpha square whole alpha square minus 1, this is equal to 0, right? So we can say here 1 minus alpha square plus alpha square whole 1 minus alpha square equal to 0. So we can say 1 minus alpha square into 1 plus alpha square is equal to 0. Now since it's given in the question that alpha is a real number, for a real number alpha, since alpha is real, so here this is not possible, and for this one alpha would be plus minus 1. But wait, what to apply here, plus 1 or minus 1? Like we can't apply both, either we have to apply plus 1 or minus 1. Now we have to check it. How we shall check? See guys, to check it, let's again calculate this one, our a. It's, if we put alpha is equal to 1, then 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1, right? And for this one, mod a is equal to 0. Yeah, it's right. So if we calculate ax now, if we find ax for alpha is equal to 1, we get x plus y plus z equal to 1, x plus y plus z equal to minus 1, x plus y plus z equal to 1, right? It's for sure. And now even a fool could answer that x plus y plus z can't be 1 and minus 1 simultaneously. Yeah, just try and think. If we put alpha equal to 1, we get this as our a. This is our a for alpha equal to 1. And for this a, we can never have this possible. Because x plus y plus z can't be 1 and minus 1 simultaneously for this equation to exist. So alpha is equal to 1 is not possible. So alpha can't be 1. Therefore alpha is equal to minus 1. And since we got alpha, we can apply alpha here. 1 plus minus 1 plus minus 1 square is 1. So this gets considered. Our answer is 1. तो अगर वीडियो अच्छा लगा तो प्लीज़ लाइक कीजिए और कमेंट करके बताइए कि आपको किस टॉपिक के वीडियोस चाहिए इस सीरीज़ में. Do press the subscribe button, especially that bell icon, to get the updates on my upcoming videos. Stay safe, ध्यान रखिए और मिलते हैं अगले वीडियो में. जय हिंद.